Hello all law aspirants, welcome to the YouTube channel of Get Set Law by MS. My name is Siddhant and today we are going to see that there is something which is most awaited for the students who have been giving their all effort since December for 3 to 4 law entrances exam. It's done, your board exams are done. Now it's time to crack one of the most required entrance exam, Maharashtra CET for 5-year LLB. So I'm over here in this particular video with a big surprise for all the viewers who are watching this video right now. So this surprise is going to be in the later part of the video, but you have to watch this video since the start. And if any of the student is on our YouTube channel for the very first time, what you guys have to do, you have to subscribe to our channel and let us know into the comments if you have any questions related to this. Okay, so in this particular video, I'm going to take you guys through the 60-day proper plan. It's a strategy which I'm going to tell you how you can still hold a chance, have a chance to clear up this exam which is happening in the month of May. So without wasting much of time, let's start with this session. And guys, you have to drop into the comments, don't forget that. Chalo. So to start first part of the video, I always believe that you are done with your board exams and now you are waiting ki theek hai, now I'm going to start up with my preparation. But what I always believe is let's first get a revamp or revising what this exam is exactly about. So it has 5 sections. Total number of questions are 120 question holding 120 marks and 120 minutes. So the number of question is similar to the clat pattern. The sections are legal reasoning, general knowledge, logical, analytical, English, mathematics. So when they say logical analytic, it's more towards what you have already studied in SLAT, in ALET. So you just have to keep that in mind. But the study in paper like Maharashtra CET, you don't have to be very rigorous like you prepare for CLAT or ALET. There is not too much of reading. So you have to be patient enough, watch this video till the end because there are so many things step by step, but be ready with your copy and pen. So these questions will be an objective type paper with 4 options, not too much of reading. Online paper hai. It is a no negative marking paper, 2 hours, 120 minutes. The question will be in English and Marathi. And also I believe that the students must have already filled up their form, and if you have any issues related to that, you can also ask us. And the mock test link for the practice is provided to the candidate. So this is a very important part which I've even taken up while filling up the Maharashtra CET application form for 5-year LLB, that there were sample papers onto the portal. You can buy those papers. It's a 5+1 paper. That means total 6 papers at a cost of 500 or 100 rupees per paper. It's an online test. You go for it. On our YouTube channel, we're going to come up with the analysis part of those particular videos also. So don't worry about it. Okay. So this is what the paper is about. 120 question, 5 sections. Most important part, no negative marking. That means whenever you are preparing, you have to go for a good guess. But how to go for it, I'm going to help you with that part. Okay. Now, how this particular video has been divided, so just remain intact with us because in midway there is a surprise for all of you. So there are 2 months which are left. I believe that it's March and April it's left. So the first month I've divided into foundation and coverage, where we're going to only focus more on building our core knowledge. I'll study, I'll understand the concepts, I'll keep on revising it and ensuring the topic coverage is also there. So these are the 2 parts which I'm going to cover up. The second month, that is in the month of April, we're going to be focusing more on the simulated exam. That is for the students who are part of IMS, they know that what the simulated test means. It's sim test which we talk about. I'm basically talking about the mocks which you guys give and the performance evaluation. So don't worry, right now there is too much to study, I know, but this is the plan which we have. So let's understand with the phase 1. So phase 1 talks about the legal aptitude part, what you have to study. So you pick your booklet, whichever institute's part you are. If not, I'm going to provide you details how can you be part of IMS Get Set Law. So you pick up the book, you go through these basic laws. These are very important. Constitutional law, criminal, contract, tort law, these are the basic laws. You can even study topics from family law, but you have to touch only basics. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to mug up anything. What is most important in the constitutional law is about that you need to keep on reading these articles. Why articles? Because Sometime there might be a question that a particular statement is given and you might be asked, like a legal GK question which happened in clat also. So you might be asked. So you have to be thorough with constitutional law, but for the remaining laws, you can go through the basics one. Don't learn any definition, don't learn any sections also, keep that in mind. Okay, so going through basics, it will going to take up few hours only, not the entire week. I'm going to tell you how to divide entire day. That is also a part of this plan. So certain important legal terms, maxims, judgments, please go through that part also. This is very much important. So if in a day, if you are spending around 1.5 hours for this subject where you are doing theory, I'm talking about the portion where you study on your own. I am not at all talking about for the students that sir 1 hour, 1.5 hour I attend the lectures. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you have to devote time on your own. So daily, if you are able to practice MCQs on the basis of the topics which are done, more than sufficient, nothing else to be done. It's a very less portion, but a high scoring 30-32 marks are there, which you have already seen. Okay, let's go to the next section, that is again which students consider ki sir it's a pain. No, it's not at all pain, because it's very easy only, because it's a combination of static and current affairs. So to cover up current affairs, there are monthly compendiums, monthly magazines, or certain books which the institute provide to you. So if you have already enrolled in a batch and now want to start up with the things, you start it in the reverse way. So you are in the month of March right now, you start with February, January and the reverse for the year 2025. Okay, then December, November and so on. That is how you have to do. But you have to give daily 1.5 hours for current affairs, revising all those topics which were part of current affairs. You pick that compendium only and then go through the questions for one-liners. For practicing one-liner question, we'll again come up with a detailed MCQ session for that, so don't worry about it. It will be there on our YouTube channel. Okay, but for that you have to at least study for a month. So let's say you have studied for 20-25 months, covered up the current affair topics, static topics, then we'll come up with that thing, because if you'll come earlier, you won't be able to solve those questions. Okay, so daily pick up, month on month you do it. So maybe let's say you pick up a month, you are in the month of March right now, and you picked up the current affairs for let's say January. Okay, so you study January in how many days? Take 2 days only, or maybe 1.5 days. Okay, you pick up all the topics and everything, then you go and study for December. When you study for December, you again revise January. When you study for November, you again revise January and December. That is how you have to do. You have to devote time at least an hour. This is the minimum I'm talking about. It can even increase, because you have ample of time right now. If you are giving 2 to 3 hours, that is more than sufficient. Okay, so you also study for the static GK part, because static means which has already been there, which is history, geography, Indian constitution, legal developments. But my suggestion to every student is read it in depth. That means Indian constitution started in what year, they planned what, who was the chairman, and everything you have to read about it in depth, because these are one-liner questions, scoring ones. But you can even go and make certain flukes also for it, smart flukes. But a lot many times students struggle ki where I'm going to get those material and everything. I'm going to tell about that thing soon. Okay, 1 GK full mock if you can give. So that means whatever you have studied in the entire week, you have a recap of all the questions. That is important. So if you've already given any mock earlier, pick those mocks and give the one-liners. That is more than sufficient. Okay, so any material which you have already referred for SLAT or ALET for GK, that can be referred and can be reused again. Coming to the logical reasoning part, which has analytical majorly, it has blood relation, silogs, coding, decoding, series, directions, puzzles. These are the combination of questions which can come in your paper. Again, it's a good scoring particular section. So sorry, so you have to focus on solving. So first again, reading the concepts, understanding it, solving the questions. But daily when you practice, please take up a timer for that, because if you already know the concepts while solving the question, separately you pick up 15 to 20 questions which will majorly take about half an hour. So again, giving 30-35 minutes daily for logical reasoning is a good start. You can go for it. Okay, next we talk about English. English mein majorly the areas, so you have to first understand which areas to focus. Don't just keep on using the books and start studying. So focus on vocabulary, synonyms, antonyms, idioms, error spotting, reading comprehensions also. There are certain short paragraphs which are expected in this paper, which normally happens. So you can go through these concepts again. So there are list of these topics, vocabs, idioms and everywhere. You just keep on revising it on daily basis. You pick half an hour time or a 20 minutes time. keep it handy with your phone whenever you are traveling. Do that. It will going to be helping for you. Then you have to solve at least 20-25 questions. You can even increase these numbers to 5 or 10 more questions about it. So 20-25 questions for this, 20-25 questions. This is what I'm talking about. Start. When you are able to take it up for the next 7-8 days, then you can start practicing more questions, 30-35 questions. But now you might be wondering ki, sir, this is what I have already understood and then I need number of questions, what to be done. Just give me a moment, the surprise is about to come. Okay, so the basic maths which is going to be there is again percentages, ratios, proportion, profit and loss, averages. So this is part of 5-year LLB. You have to keep on revising the formulas because the basic maths only come. There is no tougher questions like clat or any other entrance exam. These are very basic one which come. So you focus on the formula based questions. So the formula needs to click, and then calculation based questions. So daily 20 to 30 minutes. I'm majorly talking about if you solve around 20 questions in a day, that is going to be more than sufficient. Now in the entire session, I've already talked about the topics, questions everywhere and the mocks also. Now you might be wondering, sir, where I'm going to find it up that way. So for that, a link is provided in our description starting. You click on that link and this is what is going to open up. And this is a surprise which is there for all the CET students who are wondering, sir, do we still have time? Is there anyone who's helping us to prepare for the next 60, 45, 60 days? Yes, IMS GetSet Law is there coming up with its Brisk batch, which is a batch, a crash course batch which is going to be there. You click on that link, this is the page which is going to open up. You fill up the basic details over here, you submit. When you scroll down, you will come to know about it. So IMS has a legacy of more than 45 years, so it's a trusted brand in the country. You keep that in mind. Our success have already spoken much and it is still counting for 25, 26. It's already been there for NLU admits, NMIMS admits, and for GLC, ILS admits have been there. So we have already made our benchmark in contrast with making admission to the students. So you already know about IMS GetSet Law. It's a trusted brand of the country. When you scroll more down, you will going to come out what we're going to give you. So you have 60 hours of concept classes. Along with this, you will going to get 75 topic wise tests. Now this is nowhere you are getting. So you say ki, sir, I want test for vocab, idioms, error spotting for every single topic, whether it is legal, you have a test on the platform. Now, besides these tests, online tests, you have material which is going to be taken up in the 60 hours, and this is more than 60 hours only. This is the rounding up number which is given. Along with that, you will going to get printed booklets, and those printed booklets will have 30 more questions. That means 60 questions for one topic, then topic test. So there is almost near about 80 to 90 questions for every topic I am talking about. So when I say taught is not a topic. Every topic studied in taught, you have 90 questions or 80 questions or 70 questions. Now this is a huge number, and if you refer material of IMS GetSet Law, you don't have to go anywhere in Maharashtra CET preparation. Okay, so this is what. Then there is a module test, because our books have been divided into multiple modules. So you'll have 4 different module tests, which is a combination. So you again get a test. Then we have, now you see, these are the total number of questions, more than 5,000 questions. So I've told you about every topic. There are so many topics. For every topic you have a question. Then in this particular package, you have an add-on advantage. If a student says, ki, sir, I am preparing for NMIMS, do I get a mock? Yes, you get an NMIMS. So this is an add-on feature which we are providing free of cost. The batch is specifically for Maharashtra CET. You come prepare, but you will automatically get prepared for other law entrances also along with these tests. So this is an important part. Then you get weekly sessions and the magazine. Now this is a very our own curated magazine which is on the weekly basis given to the students along with the lectures, and you have questions for this also, and it is a combination of 9 to 10 months of one-liner questions for current affairs is also there. Now this is the most important thing. Along with all those things, you get a one-on-one my plan with IMS batch mentors. Whoever batch is going to teach you, he or she is going to mentor you all people. Now this is a very advantageous part. So the batch is starting 9th of March. You have time, go enroll. It is going to be there 2 times per day, 4 days for a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and these are the timing. And we have even kept timing for the morning time so that you come, you study, then the entire day you keep on practice. So this is what we have curated, 3 to 4 hours of daily study along with material, along with mentoring support from your batch mentors. So don't miss out this opportunity. Okay, so this was a big surprise which we IMS GetSet Law team has explicitly created for you people. Chalo. So let's move to the second part, which is the second part of the month we are entering, that is in the month of April. What you're going to do, you will going to have a mock strategy. You give 3 mocks per week. Now, since you are part of this batch now, I believe so, and you are happy ki chalo, there is someone who thought about it. So you come to this particular part and you can solve 3 mocks per week minimum. You then, after solving the mock, you analyze it, and then after analyzing, get in touch with your mentor, or you can, along with your mentor in one-on-one mentoring session, you can sit with them and analyze for 2 to 3 hours. You can get a time, and then you can, even along with this, whatever you have analyzed, you can put everything in your notebook. So this is how you curate for the next 1 month, that is in the month of April. So what you have to track is how much time per section I'm taking, what are my silly mistakes, and then you have to guess where you can get accurately solving these questions. So this was the plan which I was talking about. Now the conclusion part for this is ki, sir, what has to be done daily? So I have kept around 4.5 to 5 hours daily. If you'll do, besides studying with us for 3 hours per day, you have ample of time for your study. So 3 hours with us, 4 to 5 hours. GLC, ILS is there. You already reserved a seat if you follow this. So for legal, 1.5 hours, for GK this, for now these are the minimum hours. You can even increase these hours. English 30 minutes, maths revision. So revision we have kept, but this can increase day by day. So 7 to 8 hours along with your lectures. This is the best plan. You can find it up on the YouTube channel. And if you have liked this particular video, guys, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video as much as possible with your friends, because now they are free. Spread the word. And for more such informative videos, don't forget to follow Get Set Law by MS. Siddhant sir signing off. We'll again meet soon for more strategic videos. Thank you.